What's up YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I want to talk about why I passed on law school for entrepreneurship. All right, guys, so maybe you've been following me for a while, or maybe you haven't, but I'm Ben Nader, and I produce content around recruiting, business, entrepreneurship, finance, investing, all that kind of stuff, and I'm doing a lot of that because that's what I love. So in this video, I want to talk about why I skipped out on law school to go to entrepreneurship. So specifically, once I graduated from school, I had a degree in political science, and the ultimate goal was to go to law school right after that. Now, what I did is what I do always, which is my research and identifying exactly what's going to happen before I make a move. So I literally interviewed 20 different attorneys. I asked tons of questions. I found out what the day-to-day was like, and I found out maybe if it was for me or if it wasn't. And I found a very, very common theme. Pretty much every attorney that I talked to told me not to do it. Don't go to law school, Ben. They said it's bad. They said it's gamified. They said they hate what they do. They said they don't enjoy work whatsoever, and they're trying to actually get out of the profession itself. Now, to me, that's pretty powerful. Hearing that from about 20 attorneys told me pretty much everything I needed to know. That, plus the fact that law school's about $250,000, so you would be in debt for a little bit until you actually start making some money being an attorney. And with that being said, the gamified piece about law school is that you need to be in the top 5 of your class to actually land a spot at a really good law firm, or you can go open your own solo private practice and acquire clients as a business and do that. But even then, those same types of attorneys told me they hated what they did at the same time, no matter what it was, whether they were dealing with divorces, criminal law, patent law, you name it, literally anything. They did not enjoy the work. It wasn't meaningful and it had no purpose for them. Naturally, right away for me, because everything is about purpose and meaning, I struck a chord and said, yeah, law school is not going to be for me. And so I did what I think about 80% of you probably did, which is graduate college and then go to some random job that pays you for a period of time until you land something or go somewhere else that's actually meaningful that you really, really like. So for me, what that looked like was 3 different sales roles / account management. Basically meaningless, kind of no purpose, that kind of thing. Selling people advertising, account management for a SaaS company. Same type of deal at the other company at my last 9 to 5. Before I left and started my actual company, my recruiting agency, which I scaled and then created multiple other companies. And I'm right here, right now, shooting YouTube, which is what I love to do, creating content and creating assistance and help and coaching and mentorship for people that want to scale up, right? So I'm doing the things that I actually love. So skipping out on law school and getting here right now was an absolute blessing in disguise for me. I think a lot of times, most of us think that we're on this one track, right? And you've got to stay on that track and you can't veer off. Like there's no other way to go. It's like graduate college, go to law school, go to graduate school, get a PhD, do whatever it is. Maybe your parents are influencing it, maybe someone else is influencing it, but you're on this one-track mind and not thinking outside the box about other things that you can do. I'm not saying that everyone needs to go be an entrepreneur and do a couple random different things like build software tools and create, mentorship programs and be a YouTuber and things like that. Like, I'm not saying that's your recipe. Everyone has their own unique recipe. That's what it comes down to. It needs to have meaning and purpose. Those are the 2 main elements for me, at least. With everything that I do right now, it has plenty of meaning and purpose. And so I'm very happy with what I do. I'm elated to shoot this video right now on YouTube. Like the fact that people are going to be watching this right now and hearing about it, hopefully taking some value out of it, is super, super exciting for me. I don't think my story is unique either. I think skipping out on law school or med school or grad school or whatever it is to go do something else, discover something else, maybe be in the trenches for a while and whatever it is that you don't love, and then getting somewhere that you do love, right, is all part of the journey. And I think the faster you can actually realize that journey, right, in your head and visualize that journey, the faster you can get to a spot where you're actually content. Like, I'm super content doing this here right now. So this isn't just about me skipping out on law school to be a full-on entrepreneur and doing multiple things with my companies. It's all about you guys. It's all about everyone watching this video and where you're at right now and where you want to be. The reason I'm shooting this is because I want to share a little tidbit of my backstory that matches up with, I think, a lot of you guys and what you're probably experiencing. I think you need to identify and audit what's happening in your life, figure out exactly where you're at, where you want to go, and what you need to do to get there. And again, like I said, it might not be the same thing I'm doing, right? It's not going to be being a YouTuber and being on, Facebook, having a mentorship program and being like a public figure. That's not like maybe your thing. Maybe your thing is working at a corporate 9-to-5 and rising up. Like maybe you want to be a VP, a director, a president, like whatever it is. Maybe that's your thing. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to you being happy. Once you're happy, you're good, right? Figure out how to get happy and do it. All I can say is that if I had gone to law school and actually became an attorney and actually went down that pathway, I 99% would have had the same exact themes as all the other attorneys and lawyers that I talked to about how they hated their job and wanted to get out. And I'm really happy that I'm not in that spot. All right, guys, that's just a little bit of my backstory. I'm definitely going to be doing more content around this kind of stuff and more of me and my backstory and how it relates to you and what you're doing right now so that you can actually reach higher goals, do bigger and better things. And that's what this channel is all about, especially more talk on things like software development, investing, things like finance, and mindset, which is huge. So I want to be creating more content for that on YouTube. With that said, please smash a like on this if you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment if you have a question about anything. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in description of this video, and we'd love to see you there. I'll see you next time.